Hello. So my fixed signs, Leo, Aquarius, Taurus, Scorpio. I'm being annoying, I'm sorry. But let's do what you need to know. And on a positive note though, I'm not that worried about you guys financially this week. I don't feel like you guys are in a place of financial distress. I feel like you are in a place of emotional distress. You guys are recovering from bad financial decisions, but I think you're also recovering from investment in the wrong people. You're learning that you need to kind of break away from some bossy people in your environment or some negative Nancys in your environment, and it's really difficult for you because this eclipse season specifically for you guys is reshaping how you put value into yourself and how you put value into people around you. I have 6 of Cups. I don't know. Can you see it? I hope so. 6 of Cups reversed, King of Pentacles, 2 of Wands reversed. So like something about a nostalgic attachment in your life has kept you very rooted. I think maybe you're very loyal to certain friends or certain dynamics or certain people in your life, and you've kept them around longer than their expiration date. And I say that because they are not you're so focused on like this feeling that you had from the past that you're trying to relive or recreate, and it's not going to be recreated. Sorry to be harsh. But I feel like that's kind of the biggest lesson this week. I have the Lovers reversed as well, and I feel like your over-investment or over need to have security in this certain relationship might be stemming from the fact that you have no security in it. Like, you know how we find ourselves overcompensating when we're interacting with people that we're not that comfortable around? I don't know if everyone does this. Maybe it's just me, but I feel like when I'm around people that I don't know that well or I don't feel that comfy around, I might find myself either overly talking or not talking at all or just being very stiff. Like my mannerisms are just a lot more strange. And I feel like that's kind of what you're doing. You're kind of overcompensating for this insecurity that you have around this bond, around this person. You're trying to like relive a connection that you might have previously had with them. But you guys are just 2 different places. And also, I don't really feel like this person's that healthy for you or this group of people are that healthy for you. I feel like it's kind of a bitchy environment where people are just kind of glaring. They're kind of like mean girl energy. I don't really get like a warm fuzzy from this connection or this investment that you're really invested in, this investment that you're really invested in. But this investment that you're like really dedicated to. I don't really think it's that beneficial for you, and I think you want it to be. Again, money recovery, overinvestment emotionally. This week you need to just relax. I honestly would love for you to minimize your socialization this week. Oh my god, there's something in my eye. I would love for you to like pull back a bit and prioritize yourself and prioritize your own needs and less of like what you think everyone around you needs and wants from you. You're drained. And instead of doing the thing that like you should do where you acknowledge that you're drained and you relax and you stay in your bed and just rest, you're doing the thing where you like overly socialize to compensate for that like nervousness. And sometimes, you know, I get it. When we have anxiety and we want people to like us or we want things to work out, we want to overdo it and like make sure that we're fine. But sometimes that can just make it worse. Sometimes overdoing ourselves can make it worse. Over-explaining ourselves, overly trying to sell ourselves in a way, like market ourselves to be liked by people, it's just going to make it worse. I think the best thing you can do sometimes, especially when you have that anxiousness and it's like this feeling of something might happen or something might not be right, is to sometimes just sit with yourself and relax and unwind and distract yourself mentally. Like my mind personally is always like a choo-choo train. It's just chugging along. I never can stop and breathe. And one of the best things that have been, you know, helpful to me have been, you know, reading books. The longer I stay on TikTok, the worse I feel. But books have always been great for me. Books and Tumblr. Like those 2, I know that's very millennial of me, but those 2 things have just been like my sense of peace, my sense of comfort when I feel really just stressed out with people or I don't understand where people are coming from. Those are the things that really help me. So that is my advice to you. Get on Tumblr this week. No, I'm just kidding. But I think when you can pull back for a second and like evaluate people in a little bit of a different lens and let them kind of show you where you stand with them instead of like overdoing yourself or thinking that you have to do something different or something more to like make sure you guys are good. Like it's kind of like, why are you always making sure you guys are good, you know? Like who made you feel that you have to make like that constant effort but but they don't have to. Like, why is that okay? Those are things that I would just be like questioning right now. Overall though, I'm sending you guys so much love. Really hope you guys get to relax and rest, and I hope that if you're still here, I hope that, yeah, things are just okay and that you're taking time for yourself. So let's go. You guys have similar themes. Money security, but deeply nostalgic and overly extended for the benefit of other people. You're getting some good work acknowledgement, work reputation, work. Something with work is like okay. Like you're getting something that you're feeling secure with, you're feeling stabilized with. So I'm not really worried about your careers, Cardinal Risings. I feel like, why am I like going into Cardinal Risings? You can apply your sun, moon, or rising for tarot. I just randomly said that because with astrology, I focus on risings. I want to say that this week, like, nothing happens to you. I feel like there's, like, some kind of healing period with a relationship dynamic. I feel like someone apologizes to you this week or, like, comes out of the blue and, like, randomly initiates, like, interaction with you that you haven't talked to in a while, like a blast from the past. Also, come back to this video in, like, a week and tell me if, like, someone from your past reached out because I want to know if I'm full of shit or not. I have Judgment card. I have 9 of Swords reversed. I have 7 of Cups reversed. There is some kind of... I feel like you're mourning, like, a past version of yourself. Like, I feel like you're stepping into, like, a new element in your life and you're kind of going into a different direction and you're feeling more stable and secure in so many ways. But I feel like you're recognizing that you're no longer a certain version of yourself that you used to be. And I think it's incredibly intense for you. I don't think you're necessarily stuck in your ways, but I do think you have a habit of being complacent or like cocky and overestimating situations around you. And I think this week might be like, you're going to get some positive feedback. Don't get cocky with it. Or you're going to get some like good reassurance, but don't get complacent. It's kind of like, use this week to, you know, chill, rest, have a good week, but then like try to find that good work-home balance. How do I say? I'm getting like mixed bag vibes. Like it's kind of boring or not so climatic for you guys this week, but towards the end of this week, you're going to realize that there's something that you have been too lenient about. It could be a relationship boundary. It could be your career habits or routine. There's something around your life that like obviously needs to change, and I don't really think it's too intense with relationships. It could be career. I feel like you've noticed that you have stopped trying as much with certain goals that you have or certain ambitions that you have. Like maybe you feel discouraged, and this is a week that's kind of like you're allowed to rest, but you need to get back up. Like, it's okay to fall down, but you need to get back up. Because I feel like you're kind of letting your circumstances or your current environment, like, define why you should give up something that you really want or something that you really desire. And I kind of just feel like people or things could be as glittery and shiny and golden as they want to appear. But if anything or anyone is, like, making you feel like you should give up something that you desire that's genuinely not harming anyone, that's like healthy for you, that is an aspiration of yours, I would maybe question that environment or that habit or that intent or that person that's like kind of blocking you. I feel like there's something that's kind of like a minor nuisance is like stopping you from something that would make you really happy. And I feel like this is a week where you have to kind of be like, hey, this has to change. But it's very subtle. Like, I feel like it's very like a... I know, this is such a vague reading, you guys. I'm sorry, but like... I can't explain it, but I feel like you're going to watch this. Like, I hope you watch this after the week. And so, like, you can be like, oh, yeah, I see what you're saying. I see where you're going with this. But I feel like it's more of like, don't let your ego get the best of you, but also don't give up things just because there's a really positive situation happening in another area of your life. It doesn't mean that you should have to sacrifice something in order to have it. Like, you don't have to keep giving up things just to have something nice. That's not how it should work. And now I'm going to go after mutual signs. Mutual signs are probably having like a breakup or a friendship fallout. There's something around like you were so emotionally invested in a person or a thing and it made you like really defensive. It kind of like brought out a really bad version of you over the years, and I don't think you thought this until I think like just one day like something really dramatic happened and you like started looking around and you were like, wait, who the fuck am I? Like who is this person staring back at me in the mirror? Like a Mulan moment, you know? I feel like this is a moment or a turning point week for you where you're kind of done. You're just kind of, it's not even like a dramatic, like hostile, passionate crying done. It's more of like that like very subtle like aha moment where it's just kind of like, you know what, I'm very much okay on this. I'm good on continuing to be around people that don't lift me up, or I'm good on being around a work environment that doesn't appreciate my work ethic or takes advantage of my skill sets, or, you know, just like you're done being undermined or being like taken advantage of. There's a theme around like you have been overly considerate of other people for kind of an extended period of time, and now you're ready to like take a little bit of power back, as you should, which you should do. I have 5 of Wands reverse, Ace of Cups reverse, 6 of Pentacles reverse, 9 of Wands, 7 of Swords. I kind of feel like you were keeping up appearances because, like every mutual sign, you are the true jester. You don't want to upset people. You like to make people laugh. You like to keep things lighthearted. But the problem is, like, you're so focused, again, on your need to be accessible that you are not helping yourself. Your money's a little stressful this week. Relationships are a little bit fatiguing. I don't think it's a dramatic week, though. I know that this probably sounds harsh, but I don't think it's a dramatic week. I just think you're more like, I'm sick of being in this circumstance or feeling this way. I'm sick of feeling this way. And I think that's like kind of how you navigate moving forward, or like figuring out what you want to do next. So yeah, that's like overall the vibe. Overall, if you like this video, please just let me know. And I hope you have a good day. And yeah.